Let's talk about breadcrumbing, shall we? Family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Dismissibleme, your favorite toxic YouTuber, back for another video where I speak only about dismissive avoidant attachment from the perspective of someone who has had a dismissive avoidant attachment style. So please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. Find me on Instagram. Check out the playlist. All of my information is down below in the description box. Family, getting right into the video today. Why someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style breadcrumbs. This is admittedly one of the more scummier things that I've done. And this isn't something that I participate in now. That's because I have the communication skills. But the number one reason why I would breadcrumb somebody or put in very little effort into communication is I did not have the words or the communication skills to just end the relationship. I knew I wasn't interested or was not as interested as this other party. And because I wanted to let somebody down gently or find the right words, I'm wasting time, okay, trying to fill in the gaps because I don't want to completely ignore you. Actually, that's not necessarily true. I know better than to just completely ignore somebody, how that's wrong, maybe even if that's what I really want to do. I would say at the point that I'm breadcrumbing you, I really would rather not be talking to you. Like I would rather ghost, but I'm a decent enough person where I wouldn't ghost. And I know that sounds absolutely insane. I know that sounds insane, but we're talking about insanity here. We're not talking about healthy stuff. So I'm at the point where I would rather ghost you, but I'm too decent of a person to ghost you. So I've taken another less indecent route, which is I'm going to still respond to your messages. I'll call you when I feel like talking to you, right? Giving you minimal effort, you know, just kind of giving this person enough to get them to go away until I can figure out what I'm going to say to let this person know that I'm no longer interested, or I'm waiting for this person to break up with me. It could also be a situation where I'm breadcrumbing because I feel guilty about, again, how things are getting ready to end. It could also be about another situation, though that's typically for me not the case. For me, it's more of I know I want to need to end this situation, and I'm not, because I'm being a super coward. So that's the number one reason for me. There's also this occasional I'm using breadcrumbing or communicating inconsistently, not on a regular basis, definitely not daily, not making sure that I'm not establishing talking multiple times a day and just having these endless text conversations. I'm establishing and or trying to maintain emotional or even physical distance. So that's part of control. I'm going to call it what it is, control, making sure that I'm in control of myself and that you're also not becoming too dependent on me. That's exactly what that is. You're not becoming too dependent on me, or you shouldn't be, right? Because I'm passive aggressively letting you know through my actions, you should not be depending on me at this point. So I'm messaging you inconsistently. Or I may be trying to slow the relationship down, not even trying to end it. So here I am messaging you inconsistently because I need space or I need to figure things out. And again, I'm lacking the communication skills to let you know that I'm exhausted, that I need the space, that I want to get the hell up out of this relationship, whatever the case may be. It could also be, and this is my last point, that I just need a break, that it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me and or another situation that's totally outside of the situation with me and you. And I lack the communication skills, all right, to just simply explain that I need a break right now. I don't want to talk about it. I'll let you know when I get on the other side of this, or in a couple of days, or in a couple of hours, whatever the case may be. And I just need you to fall back. It could also be that and then there's also times where it's not about not having the skills. I don't have the bandwidth. I could be dealing with something else, could have to do with family, could have to do with work, could have to do with channel stuff, and I'm super stressed out and I don't have the bandwidth. You feel me? I don't have the energy to give to somebody else, to get into a minor text conversation, to, you know, to have that 5-minute phone call would just absolutely make me want to jump over the next overpass. I just don't have it to give. So sometimes I use the breadcrumbing, or what feels like breadcrumbing to somebody else, giving them the bare minimum when it comes to communication, especially texting, DMs, whatever, when I just don't have the energy, and or I need a break and I don't want, for whatever reason, I don't want to say, or I can't say, or it's just too much to say. Again, lacking the communication skills. So reasons why someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style breadcrumbs. I lack the communication skills to say that I just want to end the relationship. I could also be feeling guilty about the fact that I want to end the relationship. I'm trying to establish or maintain emotional or even physical closeness, keep that distance. And then I may be needing a break separate from you in the relationship because I'm overwhelmed with other things. And again, I'm lacking the communication skills or even the energy to reach out and just be very direct about what is going on. And a lot of that has to do with, again, I don't want to get into a big conversation. But anyway, those are the reasons. That's today's video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what resonated for you. Like, share, and subscribe. Find me on Instagram. Check out the playlist. And family, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.